Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let me just pull up my stream really quick. Just so I, don't really. I just want to, know if, it's okay. Okay, watching stream on this one, looking at chat, and how long I've been going for on this one. And I can just put this stuff up here. Okay. There we go. I haven't been able to stream this in a while, so hopefully it works and all that. So, welcome. We're going to be doing some Cayo Perico. But first, I'm going to see if I can spin with this podium vehicle. We can also test it out, because I didn't really test it out as much. I just kind of sped a lot and all that, so, they say. I'm pretty sure I should have it. Alright, so... Hold up. Feels like the club needs a little pickup. Spread the word, get some fresh faces through the door. All you gotta do is run some promotions on the app. TXX. Sorry, I'm illiterate. I can't read. Can't read with anything. Alright. Okay, so let me... Oh my gosh, it's already 100 degrees in here. I mean, I don't know, I think that's just my body thinking that. Oh, my new custom is good. Okay, that's always good. It might be this, I don't really know. Okay, more is mutual. I think it'll spawn this way, so I'm gonna look this way then.
This is Morse Mutual Insurance.
Yeah, well. Alrighty, so, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to spin. Actually, I think I might be able to. I can't remember if I played this yesterday or not. Oh yeah, this vehicle is kind of cool, because if you go to vehicles, you can stamps it. This is default, this is lowered. And move down looks better, I think. If it didn't take 42 hours, I'd say, hey, let's just normally drive there like this. I don't know if I can show the back or not, actually, now since I think about it. That doesn't matter. But we're not, okay? When it's down, like when this vehicle is lowered, you can actually kind of drift it a little bit without pressing e-brake. Those are the best drifts when you don't have to press e-brake. I think that anyways. Ooh, okay, just scraped the heck out of this vehicle. Okay, that was kind of uncalled for, but sure. Oh my gosh, it's completely... Let's drive a little bit without lights. It's kind of weird, but I don't really care. I might not want to drive that fast because of my stream, you know what I'm saying there, man? You know what I'm saying, man? Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alrighty. That's okay. I know exactly where it is, but for I don't know why I always have this, thing where I need to, mark it or whatnot. Because I go there every day. I mark it every time, I can't find it. Just to prove that I know where it is. It's just right here. I know where it is. I know where, a lot of my stuff is, but, my self-conscience is alright, mark it really quick, just in case, You know what I'm saying, man? Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. See, that would have been a good drift if, I knew how to drive. I'm actually like really good at driving when I actually like try and I don't have an audience. Like when I'm by myself, I'm like really good at driving. Not really good, but I'm pretty good. It smells humid up here. Humid doesn't have a smell. Okay. That makes no sense. Alright, so I can spin. As you can see, I don't have the vehicle right there because I have it out there. Yes. I don't know why I do this. What I do is I put chips into here. You can't see where I'm pointing. I hate when I do that. So you can't... So I always like put 20,000 chips every time I'm here. Just so if I want to buy something really expensive, I have to come here and get it. And sometimes I don't, and I'm like, alright, that's why I got it like this, okay. 30k, 5,000 IP works, okay. I mean, I'm 180 something. I just checked the server, there's no one in there. Alright, so let me just get out of here really quick. Looks like the stream is doing pretty okay. Alright, so now we're going to call my Kasatka really quick. Okay, we're just gonna wait for that to spawn in really quick. Alright, so, nope, that's not it. I like to play this game with one hand. Like, I only use this hand, really. Like, my left hand to do this and to aim and brake. I'm sorry for my fit. But, you know what they say. I hate when this happens. So is this like a glitch or am I doing something wrong every single time? Cause like, I don't know, it's weird. Every time, by the way, I'm just gonna wear this outfit because I feel like this is just better. Every time I spawn in my Kasatka and then, hold up. Every time I spawn in my Kasatka and then this Sparrow, it doesn't show me where my Kasatka is because it's the Sparrow. I don't know, it's weird. So it's already nearby, so let me just go like this way or something. I mean, there's a chance of me finding it, I guess. Return options. I could just return to storage immediately. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I have no idea where it is. Sorry, I just really don't want to deal with him right now. It's already nearby. I thought I returned it. Didn't I? That's a dinghy. That's not what I meant to do. Return Kasatka to storage. Return dinghy to storage. Let me just do that. Alright. So it usually spawns somewhere in this area. Like in this little, you know, big stretch of land, basically. But I'm just kind of too lazy to do that right now. Alright. This was supposed to be me. Okay, let me request it now. It should be near me. Like, pretty close. Yeah, that was pretty close to it. Alright, so once I press play for this thing, that's when I'm gonna start the timer, or the stopwatch. It usually only takes an hour-ish. So I guess we'll all find out together, I guess. Alright, let me get to it now. Sorry, just redusting my cords. Just in case we have to quick mute and it doesn't let me, I can just unhook my mic. Hello, and before we get back to the video, I would like to say if you've been watching me for a while, you might as well subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later, and let's get back to the video. I don't have to spend money. Okay, it's the ruby necklace. Okay, so I just didn't do any of the intel. Oh, I did all the intel. Okay, that was gonna count, but I can't like redo that. And I could, but I don't want to. So, I guess we'll just start it. Nope, don't stop it there. Oops, started there. Actually, no, we'll do... We don't need any of those. Okay. I usually go to aggressive. Aggressor, I think. I've played this game so long, man, I'm sorry. I'll just purchase those really quick. Yes. Yes. Alright, timer has started. Alrighty. So, what did I get? The weapons. Okay, I got the weapons. Alright. It's currently at half a minute. So, let's do this. And I am going to fast travel because it's just way easier. I always forget to fast travel when it's far away. Like, for some reason, I always remember when it's like... Don't worry, I'm not gonna stop this timer for a little bit. I'm counting this in. It's been 1 minute. It's basically been 1 minute and 40 seconds, and I technically didn't even leave the Kazatka yet. I mean, I did, but like I came right back in. So let me just turn this all the way brightness. Okay. We'll need to charge that in a bit. So I'm like listening to music in the background, like I can't sing it, so I'm like just kind of like mouthing the words and like the melody and all that. So if you hear some sound bits, that's also because I have nothing to commentate over because I was just running to the... What is this thing? I forgot what this is called. Sparrow! This is called the Sparrow. Okay. Alright, so right now we're going to be going to the Merryweather base to get the weapons. We have to follow a vehicle. Like, we have to follow this helicopter all the way there. First time I did this, I was in a scramjet. I think I recorded that, actually. I kind of want to check, but, like, I don't have the time or the, time, really. I guess that's it. I mean, I could just always track them by doing that. I think this is the worst part. Yeah, this is easily the worst part of this mission. Just the long drive. But we're going this way, so we're probably gonna be like right here, I think. I'm just assuming that we're gonna be at the power plant. Don't lie to yourself, you can say that. Oh, okay. Well, this is kind of boring because, oh my gosh. So I'm not complaining that this is gonna take a while. It's just like, it already feels like it's like 400 degrees and I don't wanna do my thing on because then it'll sound like I'm in a hurricane while talking and you guys will not understand me and I will not be able to upload this as a video. Where's the helicopter? Is it above? No, it's not. Oh no, I was looking too down. Yeah, it's the grapeseed one. I can see it. No, I can't. I kind of see. Oh, there it is. Okay. I can see the Avenger for some reason. I don't know why. But what I can do is I can get my terabyte oppressor out. Should just oppressor instead of terabyte oppressor. But you know what they say. Alright, let me just move. I don't know which one's better. I think the heavy one is. Is this heavy? Yes, it is. Okay. There you go. I mean, I don't like this vehicle, but like at the same time, it like helps you a lot. I mean, like I just don't like it in online. Like this is online, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean. Okay. Alrighty, let me just enter this really quick with my rifle. Just because it'd be a lot easier. Actually, let me turn this off. There we go. Is that it? I really thought there was gonna be more. Yes. It's not letting me... Don't I need this? Isn't this like kind of important? Okay, I guess I'll just leave without it. I wanted a parachute so I'd live. Must already have one, okay. Seems legit. Come on, man, don't be lame. Come on, man. Alright, so let me just request this. And return vehicle to storage. I would assume it's this way. Oh, okay, wait. I didn't know the ocean was for a minute. That makes sense of where it is. Okay. Oh yeah, how do you feel now? That sucks for them, huh? Alrighty. Oh, it's already up. Okay, it's over there. I was like going down a little bit because I thought I'd have to like find it, so I'd like reach up or whatever. That only took like 10 minutes, so that's not that bad. Okay. Now what we can do is do the next one. What's the next one? I don't remember what the next one is. I'm trying to think. I actually have no idea what I'm doing next. I think it's the key code or something. Do I need a key code? As you can tell, I play this very, very frequently. Cutting torch, okay. I was thinking of this. The plasma cloner. Or the fingerprint cloner. Sorry, I saw like 3 things at once. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to do this. Alrighty, so come on, let's do this. Fast travel, definitely don't want to drive there. That'd be kind of boring. You think? Do you think that would be more? Oh wow, I have 2,220,000. That's quite a bit. If I should say so myself. Does it sound better without the mic? Like the mic cover thing? I don't really know. I don't really know if it does or doesn't, so just let me know. That's why you rate me up to here? I don't know. Alright, just put the muffler back on. Or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, don't ask me. Alright. Stand up. Let's just go over here. So you might hear 30,000. Cut the grade. Okay. Okay, let me just stop shooting really quick. So I don't get bombed immediately. By bombed, I mean like spotted. Actually, I'm gonna like go like here or something. Because I'm gonna be parachuting down. Because there's a parachute up there last I knew. Hope there's a parachute. I kinda miss not seeing me in a vest or whatever. But you know, they say. Okay, I need to go to the next elevator. Where's the elevator? I might not even find the elevator. Okay, it is this way. Good. Next. Okay, yes, there's a parachute up there. Good, good, good. That's all I needed to know. Alright, put this on, I said. Put this on. Do I already have another? Yes, I do. Okay. I didn't see it up here. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna blend perfectly. I'm gonna blend so well, I'm gonna have the name of Steven Merchandise. Yep, Steven Merchandise, that's my name. Yep, there you go. If anyone asks, yep, that's my name. I'm not doing anything very suspicious up here, don't worry about me. Alright. I don't remember where the boxes are, which is good. That's very good. I don't know where the boxes are. No. I would assume it's out back there somewhere. If I'm right, which I'm probably not at all. I just want to like avoid the guy as best as possible. I heard that's very good for the engine to keep making so the propellers hit a sign, or whatever that was. I don't know what that was, to be honest. Alright. So let me get some altitude. I will need it. I will need the altitude very well, very much. Because the engine is quitting. Good. I'm glad the engine's quitting. Thank you for the 2 views in chat. I mean, technically, I think it's 1 because I'm count as one of them. Maybe not, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, fingerprint cloner. I mean, that's not that far, but I might as well, I guess. I mean, I don't even know if it'll, like, make it. Like, I don't know if it'll, like, do anything or not, but, you know. Might as well just go here. Actually, I have to climb over things. I mean, I have to go over buildings anyways, so. I don't know, I guess it's either a hill slash mountain. Or something else, I guess. Oh, okay, they're almost dead. Seems legit. I'm glad I don't have to, like, I'm glad I can, like, kind of slouch. Did y'all just, like, see my mouse screen, like, go onto my screen for just a second? I'm not sure, maybe I just looked off the stream for a second. Like, it was on my actual screen, but, like, I don't know if it went on the stream or not. Okay, so far it looks like the stream's doing pretty well. Oh my gosh, it says there's so many viewers, but sure, okay. Okay. Let me just start heading over here. Oh, that's not that's not good. Probably shouldn't be doing this. You know what they say. Ooh, bless you, ferret. Alright, so the stream is not doing so well. Yeah, none of what just happened made sense. Sorry, I'm too worried about this thing. Okay, looks like it's doing fine now. So I gotta quit in the next, let's say minute. Alright, let's leave this place. I'm guessing it's like probably the pier or something. Yep, those guys are dead forever. Ooh, can I get him? Oh yeah. Okay, next rocket I do is gonna hit something. Isn't that like pretty close or something? Not that one. I mean, I think that one was closer, I think. I don't know. Also, if you'd like to join, I mean, I don't know if I should promote SSFE. It's kind of like a dead community right now. But, like, it's fun. Like, just the role-playing part is fun by itself. I was thinking of that because I was watching old DOJ episodes. Now my off-brand DAJ. Departments and Justice. Yep, that seems legit. These ones you can actually take out from shooting. That's why I like these cameras better. So stream's been going on for 38 minutes. 39 now. And the speed run has been going on for 25. Well, I'm not sure if y'all can hear my clicking or not, but you know how it is. Right there? Nope, that's a hideout, something like that. I can never actually see the fingerprint scanner. Like, every time I see it, I end up picking it up. I actually have no idea what it even looks like, so, you know what they say. But we're nothing back. Anything else? Back together. I was thinking it was together, but I didn't like bitch myself by saying the wrong thing. So, you know what they say. Alright. So I needed to kill them. They knew too much. They knew nothing, but they knew too much. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sorry, what was I? It's a beach helicopter, I haven't seen one of those. I was gonna say in a while, but I don't think I've seen one of those in general, so. That's pretty cool. Are those rare? I don't know. I would assume they are, but I can't really say anything. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Looks like the stream is like pixelating just a little bit. So that's how you know I'm not allowed to do GTA. I mean I am, but like it's not doesn't really like the fact that I am. That one only took 8 minutes to do. I mean it was 7:56, but you know, 8 minutes basically. Alright. If it lets me, I might actually do something else really quick. Actually, let me just pause the stream just really quick. Just because I need to plug something in. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I guess I'll just place it on the ground. And then... Oh my god, what the heck. So I paused the stream for a second, apparently, which makes no sense. I don't know what it's called. I was thinking of, can't think of the word when I'm trying to say it. I don't know. Never mind. Yes, I was thinking about training for Tennessee. Just because, like, I've been playing it ever since the first Tennessee was out. Kind of like that. Anyways. Okay, so far I've been doing this for 2 minutes now. Oh no, I don't like this one. We'll just call the mechanic right now.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to do it this way. Actually, what I can do is I can try to see if I can use a corridor to get in there. I guess I'll try the corridor, so I don't have to legitly, non-legitly do stuff. It's gonna be non-legit either way, but you know what they say. I'm too far from a suitable road. I'm on the road, man. I'm on the road, man.
I'll bring it to you.
Okay, thank you. Just yells at him like, oh yeah, thanks, by the way. That's what I get for trying to roleplay. That's how I do feel, though. This isn't protected at all, but sure. I wish it was possible to put, like, protected windows on this. Pretty sure it's not enabled to. Or whatever. Sorry, I needed to know what was... Needed to know what was, supposed to happen or whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate, but also trying to figure out how to get over there. Ooh, I should have used my new vehicle. Vehicles from the, 10 million special. That sucks a lot. Okay. I will try to get it there in one piece, Mr. Pavel. What's your last name, Pavel? Well, when I said Mr., assuming your last name was Pavel, but I know it's not. What's your, last name? Because I know your first name's Pavel, unless we're going to last name basis, which is, kind of rude, I would say. Ooh, that's not a good idea. Please don't, thank you. Alrighty. That wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was. That sucks. That sucks a lot. What the heck? Oh yeah, just like a spy in that one movie, Cars 2. I don't think it's legal for me to even insert clip here. For example, oh, welcome back to the other video that's back. Unless that was just it registering that was back in after me pausing it. I don't know, maybe. I have to watch it to make sure it's running well, so, you know what they say. Alright, so I just did that one. And that took 6 minutes. Well, 7. took 7 minutes, that one did. Now since I'm getting back into this, I know what I'm doing. By the way, if it wasn't for me streaming, I wouldn't be doing this at all. I hate this mission now. Like, it gives me money and all that, but like, I just don't like it. Mama don't like you, and she likes everyone kind of thing. Alright, submarine Sakatka. Kasatka, sorry. Definitely gonna need a... Hello, Pavel, how are you? What's your last name, by the way? Didn't get that. Man. Oh, okay. Alrighty, so let me just show you my best strat I got. So I think I just saw me go back to 1.9 million. What was that about? I swear I just saw myself at 1 point something million. Alright. Sorry. I need to get back into this. No, okay, it was... Maybe I just saw that 1 and 9 after the 2. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so my strat is you fast travel as close as possible. You go up to the area of the thing, and then you go in it. Like, you get out of the submarine and go into the other submarine while your thing is as close as possible. My friend had that idea. I don't even want to say his YouTube name or anything. I feel like he'd be too embarrassed if I said his, YouTube name, because he had like 4 of them, and like, they're all kind of cringy, and I don't want you guys to even check out his channels, so, you know, they say. 100% the people that I play with now, we all had channels before. Everyone that was on my channel had a channel. Like, before we met. Like, I didn't meet them because of their channel, but without me knowing, kind of. I mean, yeah, but you kind of all knew. It's hard to explain. Besides Hunter, I didn't know he had a channel at all until he mentioned it. I mean, you know how it is. Also, today, hold up, I have a corner eye off, so. Oh, good. That's not good at all. I just, turn this vehicle over here. Is this really gonna happen, man? Good. That was... I literally had a heart attack. Okay, we're at 38 minutes. I didn't need to do that. I'm sorry. That wasn't necessary at all. Come on, get in. I wish, chat was going, you know? Like, yeah, I think I just want to, like, talk to people. Oh, best idea. So, me and my one friend, actually me and a couple other friends, like 2 other friends, were thinking about going on Omegle and doing a truth or dare, where they have to either truth or dare one of us few, and they can only one. So if there's one person in the screen, like on the other side of the screen or whatever, they can only call one person out and like truth or dare them. And like, you know, you can, the more people, the more truth or dares anyone can get. So if 2 people were on the other, like in the other Omegle thing, you would be able to. That was weird. I never able to get right on this. Well, what they can do is, if there's two of them, they can both like do the same person if they wanted to. Like, for example, let's just call my one friend Joe. If there's two people on the other Omegle thing, they can both give it to I just said his name, that sucks. I didn't even try. Alrighty. Do I have snacks? No, not at all. That sucks. I wasn't even trying to say his name. I mean, like, you guys have no idea who he is. I mean, depending on who's watching this, I guess. Alright. So, anyways, them two people can, choose their Joe. And then let's call the other person Sarah. I'm gonna say their name. I swear I'm gonna say their name. I didn't need this, but sure, I guess I'll take it. So then, if there's two people on another screen, they can choose their Sarah, let's say their name is. You know what I mean? That was just my idea. We're gonna be doing like the video Omegle, not the wimpy, let me get out of doing stuff, chat Omegle. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. You don't know what I mean, okay. But yeah, that was basically my idea and all that. So, yeah. It's kind of my idea. But they can do any of us three. Like, they can only pick one person, though, depending on how many people are in there. He was right there. I didn't see him. So I just, like, don't rage. Like, when I'm with my friends, I just rage to, like, I don't know, just to, like, make them, like, laugh or something, or, like, smile or whatever. But, like, I don't really rage that often. Like, it's pretty rare for me to rage. I mean, also, define rage, I guess. I mean, like, my, like, picture of rage is probably, like, swearing at a screen, or, like, yelling at a screen, or something. I don't know, it's weird. Weird how this stuff is. I just died twice from the same guy. Actually, I could just put armor on, but I'm like already too late now. Like, there's kind of no point to put armor on. And I don't have any meds, anyways. Sigh, I'm not playing Fortnite. I don't have any snacks, sigh. I don't know what it got into me. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was trying to find the button for the flashlight, but I didn't know if this had a flashlight or not. So that's why I thought it was one of those two buttons. It was one of those two buttons, not that one. It would happen to be the first one I clicked. I get weighed by a chef soon. Yeah, now I don't need it, but thanks. I also have to walk up slow to that, because, like, I put many clips on my YouTube channel, like, me getting stuck. So, like, I walk up slow to it now. So, you know what they say. I'll just hold this out just in case, even though I know there's no one. You know how it is, trust issues. Yeah, that's very exciting. Trust issues, yay. I like how I died twice from that guy. Yeah, that's kind of funny. It was from the same guy too, which I think is the funniest part. Alrighty, so then, after this, I just wasted a bunch of time. Yeah, I only have 14 minutes. So then, you can just climb, swim up here. It has to be a specific spot though, like here. There you go. Done. So, yeah. I think that was the last one, so I guess I'll end it. I'm joking, I'll end it here. I have to do the actual... Well, it took 46 minutes to do all the preps. We'll just pause this and get a drink. Starting it. No lag. I'm like, oh no. Stream's probably gonna shut down. Like, stop screaming. Like, how does like people actually not hear this guy? Like, I'm honestly being serious. How do people not hear this guy? That makes no sense. Okay. This guy had the gate keys. Okay. None of that made sense, but sure. Also, if you like the Cayo pistol, that is just right here. I shouldn't be getting this, but you know how it is. We have 8 minutes. Okay, so no paintings, right? Yeah, no paintings. Could. I don't know. I'm colorblind. So was I spotted? What? How does that make sense? I have no idea if I was spotted or not. So this part's like kind of the most difficult when you're like, I don't know how to explain, I guess. Okay. Oh, this is the last one, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I got it done before 4 minutes. Like the 4-minute mark. So that means that's pretty good, actually. I wish you can get the stuff in the basement, like, for, like, free, I guess. Technically free, I don't know. I'm not joking, I have literally done this 4,000 times. So what you should do is you see that heat right there? You should do this until it's like really close to it. Stop. Continue going really close to it. Stop. Continue. You have to make sure it goes all the way down as well. And it only takes like 3 or 4. Alright, so I'm sorry, I don't want to wear the necklace. No, I didn't. I'm good. So then you go through. Where do you go? Okay, so you can go through here. I think this way is better sometimes. Or you can go all the way over there. Like, how do people not hear that?
I'm half blind off the bugles, my friend, but my eye is sharp as ever.
Okay, let's get out of here, mate. We're not making it in the 1 hour mark. But that's totally fine. Looks like stream's doing okay every time I look at it now. Isn't that bad? So I kind of like need a. I don't remember if I'm supposed to kill these guys or this guy or not, or these 3 guys, I guess. I always used to do that, and then like I never really needed to. Pretty sure I do though. Maybe. Could have just got spotted, but didn't because like I'm God. I actually am like really surprised I didn't get spotted. Alright, so let's just Alright, so what I do from here is I go down as low as possible until about like right here-ish. I mark where I need to go, which is like right here, and then I go over there basically. Yep, just hit 1 hour, like for the timer. Even though the stream is going on for 15 more minutes. I mean, to be honest, we're not really that far from the helicopter. Because, like, we're as fast as the helicopter. That's kind of sad, to be honest. Alrighty, so what I do from here is 1, stay down from this guy. And then once he goes gone, then I come up behind this guy, and I kill him, basically. Alright, so then I basically just cut through those weeds right here. Come on, man. That's kind of rude. Alright, so then... Sorry, Dora. Sorry. Just got another streak, but don't worry. Alright, so... I don't remember what I have, to be honest, so... Okay, he isn't even over here yet, so... So soon there should be a vehicle coming. Thing is, with my luck, by the time I get out there, that's when the vehicle's gonna be here. Yep, okay. Kind of right on cue. He's gonna be coming, he's like right here. Alright, so... He usually like does the weird U-turn thing and then just like leaves. Weird, but it's good for us, I guess. So I don't know why they don't look over here like beforehand and all that, but I don't really care, I guess. Alright, so good I didn't get that yet, because there's some weed here. So I'm probably gonna get demonetized for saying that. There's some suspicious green leaves here, if you know what I mean. Alright, so you can actually take this thing, drive it over these crates. I didn't know how you get it. I knew there was something weird like this, but I didn't know how you get up here, to be honest. Then you like, oh, sorry. You pick them up just a little bit. You go back, you pick them up all the way as much as you can. Then you drive as much forward as you can. Only tricky part is getting up there. You're not supposed to get up here? Oh no, you're supposed to get up there. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what I'm doing. Apparently. Or maybe just it's ladies, or maybe it's just a gentleman. I don't know. If I say anything, I'll probably get sued. So. Or cancelled. And I don't want that. Like creating content for no viewers. I mean, actually, recently I have been doing kind of good since that little break. I think I've actually gotten views, like more views. Okay, so far we're at 1 minute, I wish, 1 hour and 5 minutes. Okay, that just took 33%. I'm not gonna take a full, am I? Yeah, I'm not getting a full 25. Ah, my dog wants in, but that's too bad, because I am streaming, and you're too annoying. Oh, he was kind of close. I was thinking like he wasn't, I was like being over dramatic. not dramatic, but you know, over problematic or whatever. Problematic. So the reason why I didn't get this before was because I didn't know if I had anything more valuable, and I didn't know if I was gonna get filled already. Cause I don't remember what was in here, to be honest. I had no idea. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get 1.2. Cause for some reason they always take like 1 to 2,000 away from you. So what I need to do is I need to take a vehicle. Doesn't matter what vehicle. Any vehicle. Doesn't matter. Any vehicle. Okay, there we go. I would say. Should have brought a dirt bike over here, to be honest. That's always good. Okay, so let me just start swimming over here. Sorry, I'm dying. So let me check what I'm at. Okay, so I'm probably gonna be done around 1 minute, 1 hour and 10 minutes. Not that bad at all, not bad at all. Come on, man. Also, tell me in the comments when this is a video, what you would want me to do next. Like, it can be anything. As long as I have that game, I guess. Okay, officially, 1 hour, 8 minutes, 34.42 seconds. Well, 34 seconds and 42 milliseconds, I'd say. Is my music even playing anymore? It's bad, okay. Heist passed. Potential take. Actual take. Okay. It took 19 minutes. 0 hacks failed. Well, loot bag, no, didn't get that either. Elite challenge failed. Total cash earned. What do job points do? I might sound like an idiot or like a noob or like censored word. But like, I don't know what the job points do. Look, don't I look like I match here? Look, look. Yeah, that'll do. That's how it works. Well, alrighty. I guess I'll just end that here with my $3.4 million. Sorry, not trying to flex. I always accidentally flex, you know what I mean? You don't. But that was going to end this video slash stream slash whatever you're watching this from. MySpace, maybe. I don't know. I won't judge. But, I need to go turn my fan on because I'm about to die. And I will see you guys later.